You just broke a tooth.
Ice. Something you no longer put in your drink. That's where we are right now. Gay marriage, leave us alone. Alien Earth, fictional, or is it? Currently right now, there's something that's hurtling towards the Earth. Is it aliens? Is it something that's delivering the Epstein files? We have to wait and see. We don't know. But all will be saved because Taylor Swift has a brand new album coming out soon. Welcome to Do It Like Danny, starring Cousin Louie with Cousin Angelo and starring me. Hey everybody, welcome back to Do It Like Danny. As you can see, Cousin Angelo, Cousin Louie, yep. Everyone's back. The crew is here, and hopefully you're enjoying this week's episode. Today and tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, like, follow, subscribe. Tell all your friends. Tell all your bridge friends. Is that what they play nowadays, Angelo? Bridge?
Pickleball.
Oh, thank you. Pickleball. Oh, God. Pickleball. I like pickles, but I don't know if I play with pickleballs.
We're super popular in the convalescent homes for sure.
Because they don't have a choice. They just turn it on, like, watch this! And they're
when you guys come visit me.
Perfect. So, everybody, the news. It is crazy, it is crazy. If you haven't heard, our little friend Kim Davis is back in the news.
Who?
For those that don't know, Kim Davis was the Kentucky County Clerk who did not want to issue marriage licenses because of her religion. Okay? So she's back in the news. She has decided to petition the Supreme Court to overturn gay marriage.
But do you think it will be overturned?
I mean, look, did I ever think that people would be getting kidnapped in daylight?
It's true.
Right? I mean, this is what we live in right now. We live in this weird where people want to resist and people want to protest, but they kind of don't until it happens to somebody in their family, right?
Yes.
So it's a weird time right now. I mean, with the Cheeto, Mr. Taco, that's in charge right now, and his trying to get a Nobel Peace Prize instead of trying to actually make America great again. Yeah. Right?
Well, what's funny, Daniel, is you don't strike me as somebody who wants to get married. Because you're still questioning your sexuality.
How dare you?
He's just not comfortable.
Listen, I don't question the dicks. I love it. No, listen, I think, in my old age of 70, I would like to settle down with someone. I'm in my prime right now. I'm running the street still, and I'm not quite ready to, give up my walker to tennis balls, if you know what I mean. But I think, I would listen. If I met someone that was like, it was not perfect, but I felt like it was someone that shared mutual interests and like wanted to go work out and wanted to do things and wanted to, someone that would, like, for me, the ultimate partner is someone that supports you on your good and supports you on your bad.
Yeah.
Right? Because listen, I have a lot of bad. I know I pretend it every day. I'm like happy and amazing, but I'm not.
Oh, God. The sad comic.
Here comes the sad comment. Poor me. Do you like my little poor me behind me?
Oh, is that what that was?
Her name is Lilienthal.
Your name?
That's the name of my Mercedes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, truth be told, I would love to settle down, and I would like to find someone that I could potentially possibly get married. I mean, every gay kind of wants to be married, I think, right?
But seriously, married? So you had an opportunity with Jimmy, right? Because you could have gotten married at that time.
Yeah.
Like, I have no interest in it, really. I don't mind a relationship, but married, I don't know. That's a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah,
well, that's interesting to me because you know what? You of all people, I feel like you're like
marriage material.
As soon as you're pregnant, you're like, let me sew the dress. I feel like you have the dress in your room. You're like, one day.
It's never
really.
Been well,
that's a shocking first on Do I Like Donnie?
Well, maybe because I've had relationships that have been long term.
Okay.
For the most part, you know.
Like I haven't?
Well, it's all pointed towards you.
I'm on my 10th. I'm Zsa Zsa Gabor. I'm on my 10th marriage.
Yeah, like Dynasty.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really. It seriously does not interest me. Yeah,
That's so interesting. I mean, and then like obviously about gay marriage, I mean they're not going to overturn straight marriage. But for you, do you see yourself getting married?
There was a time, yeah, but I don't want kids. That's the thing.
Well, that doesn't make a difference. I mean, I don't want kids either.
But the person that I was
ruin my body.
The person I was with wanted kids, so I had to make a choice. And I had to let her go so that she could have a kid because I didn't want to be that person to hold her back anymore because I was no longer going to hold myself back.
Wow, that's interesting. I mean, I get it, not wanting to have kids. I mean, personally, the world is in such shambles right now. Like, why would you want to bring children to the world?
Thank you.
I don't want to have my child go through hell or whatever lies ahead, right?
Between education and having to grow up with this damn social media, people being cruel. Look at that young girl who was, I think, in Texas, and they said they were going to deport her parents, those kids, and she ended up killing herself. Oh. She's like 11 years old. Ooh. It's different now, man. It's not the same. Bullying is a whole other level of, it's just bad.
Yeah. You know who bullies us?
Oprah.
Yeah. Oprah.
Alan's coming back.
Oh, God.
Portia's on her way to pick her up. She said, get the helicopter ready.
She is always flying that damn thing.
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
always.
So, again, you would contemplate marriage.
I would, because there's a part of me that, although I'm loose and free and fantastic, there's a part of me.
We've heard.
There's a part of me that wants to erase the bathroom walls and create a different legacy. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's I do. I want to get married. I do. Okay, I have a dress. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. See, you're more into that thought frame than I am.
I am.
Process.
And again, that's interesting to have you say that. I know I'm beating a dead horse or a dead dildo, but I'm actually really shocked because you of all people, I guess I just imagined you to always have that, like, we're going to have a commitment ceremony.
Well, because you're very you're very housewife.
Traditional.
What? You are very housewife.
Yeah, you're very housewife.
You are very housewife.
You like to host.
I'm domesticated.
Yes.
Are you spayed and neutered too?
He's trying.
Pick one, Louie.
Well, I don't know which one you are nowadays.
Well, I could only be neutered.
Everybody's different now. Listen, you might be something different.
I go by them, so I guess I could one or the other.
I go by bicycle because everybody always wants a ride.
Oh, jeez. You're a tricycle is what you are. Try me. Try me for a ride.
So that's what's going on right now in the world of gayness is, they're trying to overturn, same-sex marriage.
And people said it was coming, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this was kind of in the recesses of everybody's mind.
That was going to be my question. Are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm waiting for them to start. Listen, I know that they started kidnapping, poor Latinos.
And homeless now.
And it's interesting because, right now there are reports, shockingly enough, Joe Rogan, who would have ever thought Joe Rogan would be somewhat of a voice of reason in this world, Mr. MMA himself. And so he actually went on the record to say, I don't agree with what ICE is doing because he pitched to everybody, Mr. Taco, he pitched to everybody that we were going to get rid of gang members and criminals. Yeah. Not, Maria Guadalupe Enriquez that's selling paletas on the side of the road. Yeah. Or your housekeeper and I think that that's very scary. Because if you're not going to stop there, where will you stop?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to go after what, black people? Because black people think, they ain't coming after us. Oh, how do you know?
How do you know?
How do you know? How do you know if they're not going to create something? I guess I'm really shocked that we've now that we've moved on to so much ICE, but I'm really shocked that they're only targeting brown people. There are tons of illegals in my area, and they're Russian. Yeah. Why aren't they going after the Chinese? Why aren't listen? I'm not trying to be racist.
They have gone after some, but they are 100% going after.
But Russians don't hang out at Home Depot.
No.
Yeah, but you know what? I was at Panda Express and I saw Dean Cain. And that
he does need a job.
Place scattered.
Can you believe
All the
that?
crooks disappear.
Yes.
Superman
Yes.
wanted to be relevant in this day and age, and I emasculate everybody, don't be offended. And she has the audacity to actually release a statement saying, I want to join ICE.
Yeah.
Have you seen the photos? Look at the photo of him. Superman has lost her fitness. Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't know if Superman is going to be able to handle
anybody?
and chase people. To be honest,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy?
I don't think he'll do it. I think he's just propaganda.
For what? Publicity? I mean,
It's
that's
publicity and it's propaganda. Yes, absolutely.
That's a
because he
hard-
was on the hot seat just a few days ago, and somebody brought that to his attention. He's like, I'm not an ICE agent yet. Well, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
If you're so eager, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
What do you mean yet? It's easy, right? You just sign your little name, and they give you a little badge and a gun, a little American mask, and you're on your way.
And it's crazy because CBS has been promoting propaganda. Join ICE. Join
Yeah.
ICE. And they've been posting, they're looking for 50,000 to recruit ASAP, number one. Number two, they're offering bonuses
They're
if
not.
you sign up. Oh, they're not.
They're not. You haven't read that article either.
No.
They bait and switched everybody. Oh. So that's also what
this administration
Correct.
bait and switch people?
Correct. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up right now. Look it up right now.
So, Louie, I was just at Home Depot today. I have no second thoughts about getting out of my car, walking into the store, and feeling free enough to come out, right? I don't feel like I'm threatened by it. But I am Mexican.
Yeah.
And I could just be rounded up and taken off, and nobody would ever know it.
I
right?
carry a knife.
Oh.
I carry a knife.
You should carry an ice pick.
I carry a knife. If someone's going to come at me and not identify themselves, I'm going to stab you in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you go for it. You just,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not here to promote violence, but
Are you
better not come after me.
Yeah, don't kidnap.
So this is your protection. I mean,
Yeah.
do you even give it a second thought, though?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you do? I
Remember,
don't.
I'm out in the
I-
streets more than you. I mean, you're here in the compound,
Yeah.
so you are
Cocoon.
protected.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm out, and I don't mean streets. Like, I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
out and
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
running
yeah.
errands. I'm
Yeah.
doing things. I'm working. I'm always out and about.
Yeah.
And I'm always on the lookout. And
You're
I'm always
aware.
in downtown LA. Perfect example. Today, I got my hair cut in Chinatown.
Mm.
Did I look left and look right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, listen, this is a funny joke to me, but maybe not to others. But I feel like the minute they go, are you legal? I'm like, excuse me?
Perdón?
They're going to be like, they're going to walk away. Where are you going? I'm going to be that person. Wait. Wait.
Chasing
wait.
them.
Yeah. Let me see you under your mask.
Better like frisk me.
I'm gonna
Search me.
I'll be like on the Pirates of the Caribbean. You know that part where they're
Oh, yeah,
chasing
yeah,
each other, right? That'll be me chasing after the ICE agents, and
my
they're
God.
running away. I know, it's so crazy. I wanted to look up real quick the what was it? The ICE what?
It's the bonus.
No
Incentives.
ICE, no ICE bonus.
Bonuses.
To Fortify, we said yes, correct. So less than 4 hours later, after they announced this, they rescinded the bonus offer.
Yeah.
So they were trying to bait people. However, while I was also looking at this, it showed that that they took away the $50,000 bonus, but Dirty Gnome, Christy Gnome, she unveiled a no age limit
Yeah.
for patriotic Americans to join.
Yeah, you could be 70 to join it. But
Wow.
But what does that tell you? They are
They're desperate.
fishing
Yeah.
for anybody. So that means people aren't signing up. So that to me that's a good sign because at first I assumed because I always say never underestimate what people do for money. But it didn't seem like a lot of people are going after that, at least from my end, because why would they be offering any age limit? That's crazy.
Well, I think they're realizing now that there were not as many illegals and criminals on the streets as they thought, that they're all in the jails. And if you go down that deep, dark rabbit hole, it's all connected. Trump, all of them, they all have financial stake in the prison systems, which is why they want to privatize them.
Correct.
Because it's more money. So the more prisoners you have, the more money you make. And then the other part of it, too, it's like, what I don't understand is where's all this money coming from? Like they're fortifying now ICE with all this money, and it's like,
What do you mean?
What all of our what about the
From all the
America?
cutbacks.
How
Yeah,
are
all
we going to
the
make America
cutbacks.
great again? It's like it's
Yeah.
so crazy. It's so crazy.
after
And then
they did all those cutbacks, that's where it's coming from.
Yeah.
even more down the rabbit hole. So they just also released today that Mr. Muska
Is he coming back?
is not paying taxes.
Yeah, he hasn't paid for 2 decades. Isn't that crazy? Isn't
Yeah,
that crazy?
No, it's pretty unbelievable.
but the
I know-
illegals are the ones that are the problem, and they pay taxes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know a lot of wealthy people that the way their tax brackets are set up, they don't pay a dime in taxes.
It's crazy.
It really is.
It's so crazy, and we're paying, $5 for a banana.
Well, why do you think Trump didn't want his taxes released?
Of course.
Well, he hasn't released quite a few things.
Yeah.
And what shocks
Mr.
me is
Fat
that
Ankles.
the people that do follow him and are diehard, maggot fans, that they're not questioning now the reality. And that's the crazy part. Like, we're really living in a weird time right now where, is this real?
Yeah.
Like, is this really like an episode of the Kardashians? You know what I mean? But Trump style.
Yeah.
Trump style, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyways, let's take something happy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can we talk about who's been dying lately?
Oh, yeah. We want to do Celebrity Corner with a cat?
So we kind of got sidetracked last week, and it sounds like I was just bragging
We?
about
No
who I went to
suchers?
school with. But what we were actually talking about was Lonnie Anderson had passed.
Yes.
So the other actor that
Louie
passed
cut
that
that.
we didn't talk about was Julian McMahon. Do you remember him from Nip Tuck?
Nip Tuck, he got cancer.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
a heartthrob.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
he was
yeah,
like
yeah.
the man to sleep with at the time.
Yeah.
But he had
Yeah.
like a very aggressive form of cancer, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, 49, 50. He was really young.
Wow.
Something
Was
like,
he that young?
Yeah, he was in his early 50s.
Oh,
actually.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty shocking. Dee from Good Times. Louie, you may be too young.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Too.
Louis T.
And don't cut this, Louie. So I actually went to junior high.
Okay, we're cutting
I
it.
actually went to
Here we go.
I actually went to junior high school with Shannon Amos. Her father was John.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was
So this is the part of our show now where we're going to start to do the 6 degrees of Angelo. He's trying to take over for Kevin Bacon.
That's right. And I mean, this is a while ago, but Michael Madsen passed away. If you remember Michael Madsen.
Why does that sound familiar? What,
The
what
hateful
what
eight.
1950 show did he star in?
Kill Bill. He was a controversial
Oh,
actor.
got it. Yes, Kill
Yeah,
Bill.
yeah. So some exciting news just to get away from that death watch.
Okay.
Halle Berry turned 59.
Wow.
Yeah, she's on the
And
verge
who
of
is she
60.
again?
Yeah,
Did you go to school there?
I did not.
How are you connected to her?
Yeah. Halle Berry. Let's see.
I'm sure that-
I'll go down that rabbit hole another
Please.
time.
Yeah, you have, that's from now on. You have to kind of.
Yeah, you got to connect it.
Okay.
That's a good edge. I like that.
So I'm curious about your thoughts because we're talking about celebrities and controversy. Jesse Smollett. Do you remember Jesse
Smollett?
Smollett?
yes,
Smollett?
I remember her.
So he's back in the news.
Oh, he is
Yeah.
Do you know that?
No.
Oh, okay. So he is now. He didn't serve any jail time outside of when they had him in custody,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, all that just kind of went away. But now he's kind of blaming everybody but himself, and is
Aye.
still denying the fact
That he hired those guys?
that he hired those guys.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because, I mean, it's obvious you got caught.
Yeah.
Right? So how do you rebrand yourself? I mean, there are powerful people. There are powerful. Why can't I do this?
Powerful.
I
Powerful.
got Angelo's.
Yes.
thing.
Powerful.
There are powerful people that can be employed to erase and create things in
Really?
television, just so you know.
Well, they're saying that he's not going to be able to really have a major comeback the way he thinks.
No, I
This is too much of a controversy for
Oh,
him
yeah.
to get past.
I mean, if he again had employed and spent the money to get some of this erased or create a new brand and create a new angle, then he probably could, double dutch his way back
Yeah.
into television, with a few State Farm commercials and progressive insurance, and you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think he was big enough of a celebrity and a household name to be able to really have a major, like Robert Downey Jr. Like Robert Downey Jr. was a big star, had a downfall, and then rose again.
But he could act. That's the only reason why.
He really was an amazing actor, and he still is an amazing actor. And now he's just getting better at hiding his drug addiction. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean,
speaking of drug addictions, Britney Spears is a mess. She's twirling around.
That was a good transition.
Twirling
I like
around
that. She's
in
a mess.
video. She had a wardrobe malfunction.
Titties
recently.
are out again?
Yeah. Just as all like in the last week. Yep. I mean, she is a hot mess. I think again, we've talked about this. She needs to go back into conservatorship.
She does.
so here's how it works, right? So I've actually been in very close proximity to Britney and Justin when I worked for the radio WB Music Awards.
Okay.
And there was only 8 of us in the room.
Oh, wow.
And she was fine, but I get it, right? I get it. And what I mean by I get it is imagine your life, right? Nobody tells you no. You can do whatever you want to do. And so when I was with NSYNC, the boys, they call them, right? And that's what they called them. That was the code word, the boys. Everyone, they didn't ever say Justin or whoever. It was just the boys. Yeah. And so I was their talent escort for an award show, and Britney was there also too. And she was in the room next door. And her and Justin at the time were,
a couple
philandering with each other.
Yeah.
However, I didn't really kind of believe it because remember I'd gotten exposed to, and I mentioned this before on the show, the Christina Aguilera, where the dancer came that she was supposed to be dating.
Yeah.
And he really was like, excuse me, so he definitely was gay. And that whole thing was created to give her an edge.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy on all the things that are created.
You don't need it. Or do you?
I mean, nowadays you can create your own brand via social media. You really don't need to hire all these talent agencies and actors. But you can do that in your own private time. Yeah, and you have more control over it.
You pay somebody $50,000, sign an NDA, boom, you're good to go. Okay, girl, I got $50,000. Sure, I'll pretend to be your boyfriend. Okay, and then meanwhile, your other boyfriend is in the dressing room.
Oh,
so yeah, so there's all sorts of crazy stuff like that goes on. So imagine they're not told no.
Yeah.
They want a corn dog, somebody goes and gets a corn dog.
Oh, yeah.
If they want green M&Ms, somebody goes and gets that to them. So especially for Britney, she was amazing. And let's really kind of strip her down for 2 seconds.
Let's not.
I've always loved Britney. I know, right? Sorry. I've always loved Britney. But it's no secret in the business that she lip-synced every single concert. In this day and age, people want to see the performance.
Yeah.
And when people lip-sync, they call you out. They call, she was lip-syncing for this portion because why? We're all on social media.
Yeah.
Whereas before we were just taking in the experience. We were listening to it. We believed, that they were singing it live, and then to find out that they lip sync. Now, from a performance point of view, you're running, you're dancing. That is extremely hard.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad that the lip sync. I understand that there are portions of it that needed to be lip synced for Britney, right?
Yeah.
But the entire thing from start to finish. In fact, even in some spots, it was like, "Welcome, to Las Vegas," and you're like, "Oh, come on!" So I think that was the beginning of the end. Number one, and again, going back to what I said before in this whole story as I went down the rabbit hole. Imagine again not being told no. You could have whatever you wanted. Yeah. So then you're at your pinnacle, and then all of a sudden. Now you have to be responsible and you're being held accountable for your performance.
Yeah.
She can't go perform.
Right.
She really can't.
That's why she's dancing in her bedroom in Thousand Oaks.
Thank
or
you.
her living room.
Where is she in Thousand Oaks? Well,
yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised you didn't bring this up. Dirty Kevin Federline. She wants to remain relevant. So Dirty Federline wants to release a book, a tell-all.
Oh. Well, he has the 2 boys, and they're in Hawaii.
I thought you were going to say a sex tape.
Oh,
geez.
No, but I've seen it.
No, Christine, Britney's already showing everything in her Zaps videos. Yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
No, it's just crazy because you would think with that. I mean, if any of us had that amount of fame and money and celebrity, right? I mean, I would hope we'd be responsible with it and enjoy it and have fun with it.
Oh, you'd never see me again.
Here's
disappear.
The thing. I've been around all of that. So, and I've been around them, and I know I've told the story before, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but when I had them for that award show, and we were in the limos, coming around to exit to go into the MGM Grand Arena, it was the first time in my life where I felt afraid, and I was nobody. I was just the escort, and the security guards were screaming, and the girls that were the thousands of girls that were screaming that didn't have tickets, that were just there, and they had like these little rinky-dinky gates, and to see the pressure of the gates pushing and all the security trying to hold them in, and then to hear, I was in a daze, and I'll never forget this because one of the security guards, his name was Tiny, but he was not tiny. Like, that was not an adjective that you would ever use to describe him. Literally grabbed me, and I was like, he's like, dude, he's like, you need to listen. He yelled at me. He's like, you need to listen. I told you we got to get inside now. And I was like, okay, like I was a deer in the headlights, and he knew that, and he's like, man, he's like, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you, and I was like, oh no, it's okay, like I had never experienced anything like that before, and I wasn't even the one that was performing, and immediately we got shoved into this like it's a small area, and they closed the door, and then people calmed down because they had to get them out of their sight. That's crazy. Yeah. So like, you know, I was never around for the Beatles, but I felt like at that moment when you see like the footage of the Beatles and the women and the girls screaming and people passing out, that's what I experienced that day behind in Las Vegas, the MGM Grand, and it rattled me a little bit. And I was like, I don't know if I want to be like, you know, famous. I don't know at this point. I really questioned my life that day.
Well, now you know why I stay in my compound. If you want to just play one last round of 6 degrees of separation with Angelo.
Good transitional back.
Reba McEntire's former stepson, Brandon Blackstock, passed away as well. Oh, wow. And he was married. Who was that? Brandon Blackstock, and he was married to Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, that's right. But he had cancer.
Yeah, he did. Well,
he had cancer.
He did. And well, that's not an excuse.
Well, no, meaning like it wasn't like drug fueled, or it wasn't, you know, a stroke or anything like that. It was, he had cancer, and that was the reason why she allegedly, I hear from friends that are in the business, allegedly, that is why she wanted to remove herself from the show, because she wanted to take more time. She knew what he was going through, and then that's why she canceled her residency in Las Vegas. And then it came out that he had passed and his cancer and all that stuff. So, you know, fame is hard.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen both sides of it. I've seen the pinnacle, and I've seen rock bottom for a lot of celebrities, and it's hard. And I go back to what I said before, which is, you know, if you are here and nobody ever tells you no, and here you think your friends are like, they're telling you, oh my God, that looks amazing, a lizard on your neck, oh my God, everybody's doing it, right? And meanwhile, you're like, you look like a fucking idiot. Yeah. And I would hope that I ever became famous, that I would not want that to happen to me, but it happens because why? They're on the payroll. Yeah. Why would they say no?
Well, watch. I'll bet if you can, Daniel will say no if I ask for that Emmy behind him. Watch how quickly he says no to me.
I had 3, but no.
But just real quickly, and I know Louie's wrapping it up like we're on the talk. He was only 48, Brandon, and he was fooling around with the assistant, and that's why him and Callie actually ended their marriage.
Oh, dang. I didn't know that.
Yep. So this is why you come here, for the information.
I'm telling you, but see, listen, I've seen assistants come and go. I've seen them literally come and go.
Oh, God.
And they get close to those principles. Yeah. They get close to them, and imagine you have this like camaraderie with your assistant, because your assistant is your filter.
Yeah. It's a very intimate relationship. Oh,
yes.
And you know,
extremely.
Again, an assistant for 7.5 years.
And by the way, they know your coffee, they know your food order, they know everything about you. So of course it becomes easy, and then you become enamored because you sit down and you're, you know, nitro cold brew with vanilla is ready and waiting for you to go. And, you know, you go to sleep and it smells like lavender vanilla because your assistant knew that. So you begin to develop this emotional connection, and you definitely step over from emotional to, you definitely cross the professional line into emotional. So I see it happen all the time. I mean, it's not surprising. You are with these people 24/7. Yeah. Something's going to happen. And if you're funny and you're making them laugh and there's a camaraderie, Ben Affleck's gonna sleep with me. I mean, with you. Excuse me. But it looks like we spent a lot of time talking about Celebrity Corner with a K, and we have another episode to come because I want to talk about alien Earth and aliens, not the ones that are getting kidnapped currently in our United States, but actual ones that are fictional that are on television. But then again, are they fictional? So we'll find out more tomorrow on what show is this?
6 Degrees of Separation of Angelo.
Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode and all of our crazy insanity. Remember, it's me, Little Louie, and Cousin Angelo, and the three of us give your 2 cents of the day. Have a great one. Bye.